So please keep that in mind. A lot of people struggle with the trigger piece. I see a lot of times in that situation where the electrician and the plumber both put studs. So have a conversation when you're doing this exercise. It's meant to promote that conversation about who's going first. Or do you have concurrent work? If they can both be working in that wall at the same time, it's okay to have two things there. As long as you can do it and meet your quality standards and meet your safety standards for your job, do it. Any questions on that? And I belabor that because that's the part that people struggle with the most with this. Now, also, this tells us, and the reason we pull the work and we start at the end and work towards where we go to start the work, this tells us what comes next. So putting this up there now tells us, hey, I need something from Blue. Blue, you need to stand up and I need you to install your blue triangle with longest edge up so that I can do my work. And then they've got to walk back and say, now what does Blue need in order to do their work? This is why we pull back the work. We need our customer, the contractor that comes after us, to tell us what they need so that we can provide it for them. So here's an example. And this is what your first two post-its will look like for your exercise. Your milestone, owner moves into the VIP suite at the top of the tower. The last thing done is install red triangle with longest edge down. So then that becomes the task for the next post-it. So now red does his thing and he needs blue triangle. And so now we know what the third post-it's going to look like. It's going to be for the blue triangle. Is everybody clear? So our rules, and I just turned that off. Our rules. Each block color is a contractor. Each task gets one post-it. Each person fills out their post-it and puts it up on the paper. Follow the format that we talked about. There's no prefabrication in this exercise. We can't take 4 blocks and say, okay, we're putting all these in at once. That's a different class for a different day. You need to determine what you need and what you're calling things. Coordinate, have discussions with people. That's the greatest value we get out of pool planning, is these discussions that we have with our partners. If you're going to do stuff concurrently, make sure you can do it, okay? Because when you go to erect this tower, if you say you're installing 4 blocks at one time, we expect to see 4 blocks being installed at the same time with the right quality, without knocking other things over. So think about that. And of course, you only install your own blocks. We don't have electricians doing plumbing work. Questions? So I will put that slide back up so that we can break up into our teams. William will come around and bring you your different sets. And then we're going to start doing our pool plans. Now here's the deal. It's 11 o'clock. Lunch starts at 11:30. So we will go to lunch when we finish this exercise. So it's up to you guys.